Hi everyone, welcome to the Zen Studio. It's the last video of 2025 and the first video of 2026. Let's get going. Alright, I've changed my intro screen just for this video. I have scheduled this to come out at midnight on New Year's Eve, so it's a little bit of both. It's going to be the last video of 2025 and it's going to be the first video of 2026. Really excited. We're going to start though with an update from one of our friends at Mike Lane Mods. I have lost all of my remote control function in my Ecto one and my Eleanor, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to restore those right now. Okay, we've taken everything out of the bag. We have these two switches. I have one for the Eleanor and one for the Ecto 1. So the purpose of these I'll go into in a minute. And we have a simple remote control with A and B on it. And in Mike's instructions, it has step 1, so you're going to disconnect power from any models that are running Mike Lane Tower Mod or Ultimate kits. So you can only repair one remote at a time. And then we're going to put these switches, because what this is going to do is it's going to prevent any of the issues that I've had. I have to give supreme thanks to Mike on coming up with this. He told me that he had to go through 20 different adapters at least to mimic the behavior that I was experiencing with mine, to figure out what the reason was and what the solution was. So what this is going to do, if you ever need to disconnect your model from the power source, you need to flip the switch off in order to be able to do that, and that will preserve your remote control memory. I don't know for sure if Mike is going to be including these in future power mod deliveries, or if it's just the ones that have been experiencing this issue. I'm not sure. You'll have to check with him. But that's going to be the procedure. So make sure you turn these off before you need to unplug the model. I would also recommend, even though I do have a recovery remote from him now, I do recommend, if you're not using the model, that you keep these in the off position, just in case of a power outage or something like that, that can have. All right, so as you can see, our Eleanor Mustang is down on the workbench. Here's my USB-C cable. This is the one that runs into the car, and we need to connect power to this. All right, and Mike's power on mod board is underneath the dashboard. It's way under there. You can't even see it. I would have to take the shell off of the top of the car in order to be able to get to it, which I really don't want to do, but I really do still want my remote control function. And the board still has power, because if I flip the switch, which is the manual switch inside the car, all the lights and everything are still working, including the horn, as you can see. So what we need to do is we need to restore my remote control function. So now the next thing we need to do is we need to add this switch. So we're gonna, if I can get this in camera, there. And there. And as you can see, my switch was in the on position, which has turned all those lights on. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the on-off switch inside the car to off, the board as power. Now we're going to power it back on. All right, so we're going to click this on, and within 10 seconds, we're going to press A on this, and we're going to resequence the remote. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, power, and aux. So this should now be repaired to the Eleanor. Let's see if it works. There's our engine noise. Power's on, headlights on. Tail lights are on. Number 2 should be the horn. Number 3 should be the brake lights. They're all working. Number 4 should be the multifunction. And that is working absolutely perfect. We have restored the remote control function for the Eleanor. Now let's take care of the Ecto 1. All right, time for Ecto 1. Just a reminder, if you've been following me building this model, these roof lights are not going to be controlled by Mike's remote because I did those as my own modification. But as you can see, if I can get them in camera, they're working just fine. All right, and it's time to repair our Ecto 1 remote. So we're going to turn the switch on. Press A. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, aux, on, and off. So our Ecto 1 should be repaired now. So let's do 1. There's our headlights and our tail lights. And 2 is this roof. These roof guys. Oops. Knocked my antenna off. I'll have to put that back on. 3 is the siren. 4 is the engine noise. 5 is the horn. 6 should be the brake lights. And there they go. And 7 is the 2 multifunctions. All right. And then the aux button would control these, but it's not controlled in mine. They're on a separate switch. But I have all of my remote control capabilities that I had before. Thank you so much to Mike Lane for figuring out why I was having this issue. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm so happy to have two, the Ecto 1 and my Eleanor Mustang, as working remotely controlled models again. How about that, huh? What a cool way to end the year. We can officially complete those models with restoring the remote control function. There are a couple of milestones on this channel that we really want to celebrate this year. They're small, but for a channel like mine that's really just getting started, we had some really, really cool things come about this year. Um, we are over 150 subscribers to our YouTube channel. That has increased a lot, especially over the last half of this year. And I really, really appreciate everybody that has liked and subscribed and shared throughout the year. We have also crossed 50,000 views, which is another exciting milestone for our YouTube channel. Really, really excited about what's to come in the new year and getting even more of that done. Our Instagram is going really, really well. We're up to 277 followers. We're creeping up on 1,500 posts, which is really, really cool. We do post a lot on Instagram of the in progress of all of our builds and stuff that we don't always show on the YouTube channel, which is really, really nice. TikTok, we are over 6,000 likes on our TikTok page, which was really, really cool. I'm really, really excited about that. We didn't quite get to the goal of 475 followers, but we're only two short. So I'm good to round up, and we'll keep going in the new year trying to get our following even more on TikTok. It's been a fantastic year on the workbench. We got a lot of work done on here, a lot of really, really cool stuff happening. And we've had seven, yes, seven completions. If you include the delivery of our 1350 refit, was actually completed in November 2024, but it was delivered to my brother at the start of this year, and he absolutely loves it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to show our completions and our showcases to help us wrap up this year. pretty cool year on the workbench, huh? Man, if every year could be like that, it would be absolutely fantastic. Although we have completed all of those, we do have a lot in store that we're continuing on that was new in 2025 that's going to be um, added to and worked toward in 2026. We're not going to be adding any new part works, I don't believe, unless something comes around that I just really, really can't wait for. But we're pretty thin in the model budget as we are with what we got going. But here's a little bit of what we started that was new and what we continued and where we're going for the rest of the year in 20. Not really slowing down much in 2026, are we? We're really, really excited. We're going to have more content on the channel. We're going to be building some more models. We're going to be doing some scratch building. It's going to be a really, really cool year. Um, so I have to move on to our thank you segment. So here we go. I really have to thank the Making Models group. This is a part work model group that is on Facebook. The QR code is there. Please join us over there. We're having a really, really good time building all these part works over there. World Dwayne is the inspiration for my channel. He's the one that started me on Partworks with his Build the DeLorean series. I can't thank him enough. I owe him a lot for what I have going on. Will's Workshop, of all the creators, he's been the most interactive and the most encouraging to me personally throughout the year. Go check out Will's Workshop. His channel is awesome. Sprueverse is always inspiring to me. I really, really enjoy and love Sprueverse and what he brings to the community. He's awesome. This is a new one I found this year, Airline Videos Live. They do a lot of live streams around LAX with plane spotting. I have it on in the background for my build. It's really, really fun. Go check them out. Captain Steve is now a former American Airlines pilot. He's got a really, really cool channel about air traffic control, aviation. He's really, really fun. Go check him out. And my friend Hanson over on Instagram, give his channel a like. We're doing the Ford Falcon together, and he's so important and so encouraging for what I do over here at the Zen Studio. And more than anybody else, I have to say thank you to Mike Lane Mods. Mike Lane Mods, everybody, you should know Mike Lane and who he is, and we did the remote control repairing at the beginning of this video. But Mike is awesome, and his team is really, really great. And I would not have been able to build the Batmobile Tumbler without Mike. It's always such a pleasure to be able to talk to him and pick his brain about electronics or upgrades or anything like that that has to do with these models. He is just a super cool dude, and I really wish him all the best. I can't wait to see what he has coming in the year 2026 because his product is second to none, and his support and back-end service on all of those products is second to none. So thank you so much to Mike Lane and Mike Lane Mods. All right. We are wishing you an amazing new year in the year 2026. This is going to be my slogan for this year: be creative, be well, and build. That's what we're all about on this channel. And make sure that you're finding your daily dose of Zen. There's a lot of unrest and a lot of bad news out there. So, absolutely, please make sure that you are doing everything that you can to make sure that you are taking care of yourself, okay? Be creative, be well, and build. We will see you in 2026. Take care.